What's happening? Alright, here's here's some more gang stalker intelligence. Uh so far, I've been droned by a big it's weird, it's like a drone that looks like a flying triangle, and it's got multiple propellers. This was down at Seven Lakes, which is it's down in Fenton, and it's like basically a nature preserve with lakes and stuff where people go hang out, go swimming, and play volleyball. But anyway, yeah, me and my buddy were out fishing, right out in a canoe in the middle of the thing, and this drone gave us a direct overhead, which was really strange. And another strange thing that happened that day, there was like 10 Russians that came walking by, and they went out in the woods, and they all looked at me, and they said this word, man, and it sounded like they were saying the ninja. You know what I'm saying? What? Come here. What?
Still a question mark what would happen when game time arrived.
He just said an Ebola drill.
And everyone performed exceptionally well, and I want to applaud them. We think that the more information we provide New Yorkers, the better. There's a lot of misinformation out there.
Like coming from you right now.
Out there. So this evening is an attempt to provide more information so
more propaganda.
Have the facts.
The lies.
We're going to be explaining the travel protocols that will be going in place.
Oh, they're going to lock down travel.
Announced by the Port Authority, Governor Christie and myself, on Friday. In general, the CDC is in the process of establishing protocols. They have had a number of protocols.
Medical martial law, man.
Evolving. Different states are developing their own protocols
drill
for their particular situations, and these protocols we think are appropriate for our situation here in
us versus them.
My personal practice is to err on the side of caution.
Me too as well.
As governor, I've gone through floods, hurricanes, blizzards. I'm waiting for the locusts. There were no locusts yet.
Drones.
And
that's the locust we got to worry about.
To err on the side of caution.
We had plenty of time to drill and
prepare. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, and that is exactly what we have done for 4 years in New York, and it served us well.
Okay, 9/11 inside job, building number 7.
Were discussed over weeks. Again, we had the advantage of seeing what happened in Dallas, and then had the advantage of preparing. So we've been having these discussions for many, many weeks with all the interested parties and people from across the nation who have actually had
MSNB, CIA.
Dr. Zucker will go through the protocols in detail, but in general, a healthcare professional who returns to this region who had exposure to infected people, or citizens who are coming to the U.S. who had exposure to infected people will be asked to remain in their homes for a 21-day quarantine period.
Wow.
Oh, they're about to fucking put us on home arrest. Fuck. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, anyway, back to my story. I also seen a bunch of Russians up at the salmon run. And they were just snagging them up and taking them off, man, for somewhere. They're probably sending them back to old motherland or whatever, over to the bear. Maybe, you know what I mean? You know how them fools get down. They're criminals. Nothing, not that I hate criminals or anything. But, yeah, anyway, alright. So, there's a drone. I got droned. And then, here's something else that happens when you're under, surveillance. It's like, you'll be at a house, okay? You'll walk outside, and you'll hear an airplane, like one of the small engine aircrafts with the propellers, and they will fly directly overhead. And then you're like, damn, that was strange. What are the chances of that? Then you'll go to another location on a different side of town, and you'll be standing on a porch, you know, greeting the people that live there, and all of a sudden you hear, and then they'll give you another direct overhead. That's another way that they harass you. And look, like I said, who pays for these people's gas? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I'm not really that high profile or dangerous or into anything that requires that much hands-on situations. But it's like another thing you'll have, like one day me and this guy, we were sitting there playing football on the street, man, just minding our own business, not doing nothing crazy, not running, stopping cars, and throwing gang signs, none of that, man, just sitting there throwing a football, and this old woman with white ass hair fucking was sitting there, and she was blasting us with a fucking camera pointed right at us, and we were like, what the fuck? And then we started walking towards her, and then not like in a super threatening manner, but we walked at her. That's Auntie. We walked at her, and she shot away. Or like not too long ago, I was helping give out Obama phones. You know what I'm saying? As a part-time job. And I'm sitting here like I'm looking at you, okay? And then I had my brother's baby's mama sitting next to me here at this little tent with this table. And this lady was sitting from your angle right now was looking at us, and she goes, "Hey, why did those people just drive by and take a picture of y'all?" And I was like, what the fuck? I knew exactly what it was right away. Gang stalkers, man. Who in the fuck are these people, man? Why are they always doing this shit? It fucking makes me sick, dude. Another thing that they like to do is when you're not around, they'll drill holes in your ventilation system. They'll drill holes in your foundation. They'll drill holes, or they'll use tubing, like, they'll use tubes, and they'll fucking stick these snake fiber optic cables, man. You'll see them. They look like a little light where it doesn't belong. And then if you go look, you get up close, you'll see there's a little hole. You know what I'm saying? Because as they see you approach them, they'll extract them motherfuckers, and then they'll put them up somewhere else. I mean, I don't know how they do it. This must be the ground unit's job. I don't know if they got robots under there, like they do for moon landings and exploration of tombs, like in the Egyptian pyramid, you know, or if it's space probes, you know, it's like things, little fucking remote controlled car drones, or if it's a guy down there, he's an operative. I also noticed they'll put drain catches, because if they think you have drugs and they know soon they're going to be coming to raid, they will put a catch inside of your drainage workings, especially if you got a trailer. So that's something to be aware of. Like I said, you can take my word for it or not. You can think I'm crazy, I'm nuts, but I mean, the guy from the CIA said we will spy on you through your dishwasher if we want to. It's the smart machines, these smart meters. This machine right here, everywhere I go, it's a constant microphone straight to them. If I don't tape the camera, there they are. They're there. My silent partners jacking off in their fucking surveillance room, like on Jason Bourne. You know, Pamela Landy and Treadstone, fucking Blackbriar. You know what I'm saying? Now these niggas fucking pissed off, man, because I was out there in the hood teaching people about the New World Order, about martial law, about microchips. Motherfuckers don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? The fact also, you know, I'm so privy to all these current events, current issues, and issues, you know, from in the recent history, world history. I have a great knowledge base, man, to be able to describe this for the layman's, man. Not for the experts, me and the expert, I can listen to the expert and learn. But for the people, the ignorant, a person like myself can bridge the gap for them. Like, you know, like, let's say a straight hood black person. Me and him could have a conversation, I could teach him. But if you sent, let's say, a guy that spoke like, what's that guy, man, that hated the guns, that was fighting with Alex Jones, Pierce Morgan. You send Pierce Morgan, a motherfucker would be like, go right over his head. But you get a half hood. But I came from a military / college educated family, so I'm not no fucking dummy. I was raised by my grandparents, so I got extra experience through empirically. All right, thanks.